Alright guys, hey, welcome back to another Susikina Daily Vlog. I haven't been able to post for the past few days. I've been really feeling pretty crappy. I personally am going to be tested for the COVID-19. It feels weird, you know. Never thought I'd get it, but it doesn't really matter. I guess everyone was going to get it at some point. I don't think, other than having trouble breathing and stuff like that, I don't really have an issue with it all. But, you know, almost tripped. Feels weird not to be able to exercise and stuff like that. Anyway, as I was saying, so I was going to say to y'all, stay safe out there. Keep yourself protected. Wear masks if you have to go out in public, as I just did. And keep yourself away from others. You know, there's always that one person who could need your help out there. And there's no better feeling than helping those in need. Trust me, I know. So when you have a chance, go out there and help out someone who could really use your help. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It's always worth getting out there and helping people. So just make sure that as we're going through this time of trouble and watching our folks get sick, watching people get tired, and watching everyone else feel better, you just got to know that as we go through this, it's going to be a long period of time. And China is the only real country so far that's recovered. Funny, since they caused it. But that's because they eat bats over there. That's because they're weird. But, and no, I'm not gonna retract that statement. I'm sorry, I don't eat dog meat. For all those who do, I'm sorry, but I own dogs and I love them. So, anyways, for all of those who have been wondering if they're going to pass the bill to get us relief here in America, that is the case. The bill is passed the Senate. It's on to the House. The House is rushing back to the Capitol to get it passed. That way we can get the help we need now. I'm out of work for the next 14 days. I've been put on quarantine. So I have been nonstop busy here at my home. Trying to keep myself occupied. And try not to try not to keep focus on what's going on out in the world. Because as this pandemic progresses, the world is going to probably get a little bit worse. We're going to see... You already see videos of people fighting in the streets. People fighting in the stores over the last roll of toilet paper. Like, this is ridiculous. We're human beings, not freaking animals. We should be acting like human beings. You know, the reason why we're considered top of the food chain is because of our prized intelligence. Well, I haven't seen a whole lot of that intelligence lately. You know, instead of listening to everything you hear, maybe you should fact check it. And if you're too lazy to do that, then stop causing issues. It's plain and simple. It's not that hard. It really isn't. If you don't have the energy or the willpower to fact check what you hear, don't just assume that makes it true. Alright? People fighting in the stores for the last bottle of hand sanitizer, for God's sakes. We are not animals. We will survive this. Stop fighting over the last piece of meat after a rush for dinner. Like, what are we? A group of tigers? Like, we just keep fighting over shit. It's like humans, no matter what crisis comes their way, can't seem to get a grip on the fact that we are one race. We are one race. Not Asians, not blacks, not Hispanics, not Americans, not Japanese. We are one race. With many different facets. A cube has 6 sides, right? But it's still just one cube. 6 sides of the same race. Different races of the same race. That's what we are. So for once in our entirety of our history, we're facing something on a global scale, and even now we still can't pull together. Like, this is ridiculous. I'm from America. Generally considered to be a gun-toting, violent people who don't really care about privacy or issues and are generally considered pretty dumb. But as an American, I'm sitting here saying, like, there are some stupid people out there. There really are. You look around, you see nothing but violence, wars, killing, mass murders. And that always served to divide us. And I understand that. For any of those people who've actually lost someone, when someone hurts someone, it's nigh on impossible to forgive them. But we are facing something that affects everyone here, not just one person or another. And we can't, and it's not something anyone should be throwing blame at other people for. Like, there is no blame that should be placed on China, Japan, or anywhere for what's going on. It could have happened to anyone. Could you imagine if there was something in our steak burgers here in America that caused this pandemic? What would we be feeling right now? Yeah. Think about that. Like, it could have happened to anyone. So this fighting, this going at each other for things, for trivial things, needs to stop. And since I have the freedom of speech here in America, I'll say it. I don't agree with a lot of the things our president has said, including the fact that he seems to think, he puts words out there like this is the China virus, because it's not. It could have happened to any fucking country. Just because it happened to China doesn't mean they're at fault. It just means that we as a people like to place blame because we don't like to take responsibility. It's easier to place blame on someone, to find a finger to point at, than just say, could have happened to anyone. Oh well. It seems almost easier to place the blame, which is not the correct way to go about it. Alright guys, this is where I'm going to end my daily vlog here today. Here's my message of hope. You have people. No one here is alone. No one in this is alone. None of us are alone. I have my wife. She has her family. Even if you're out there and you have no family, you're not alone. There's still people you can talk to. Your next door neighbor. It's all about making new connections, building our communities, and keeping each other safe. We are one race. So let's get out there and act like it. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.